As we've reached race number 2 of Marbula One, is there already talk of a host's curse? Hey everybody, I'm Greg Woods. Were it not for a stumble from Mary from Team Primary, the O'Rangers may be starting dead last in their home Grand Prix, just as the Savage Speeders did at the Savage Speedway 1 week ago. Instead, they will start second to last at the O-Raceway. An 11-turn track that you see has a sand portion as the backstretch. 2 splits will meet our competitors in the first sector alone. There will be a lot of jostling for position as you see the starting lineup. Ready to go for the second Grand Prix here in Marbula One. Lights are on. And we're rolling. A great jump out of the line for Smoggy from the Hazers. Takes the lead as everybody moves to the outside through split number 1. Split number 2 really stratifying the field there. There's a lot of indecision on which way to go. Waspy hangs in second place. The pole sitter trying to track down the leader, but having a little bit of trouble back behind. Who gets a nudge off of these berms through the sand for the first time. And Billy from the Green Ducks moves up into second place and is hounding Smoggy as they head out onto the front stretch to complete lap number 1. Rapidly from the Savage Speeders. Started middle of the pack and is already up to third place. As you see the splits right there as they come up the conveyor belt for the first time. Take a little breath. Waspy falls back to fourth. Smoggy's lead is growing. Billy from the Green Ducks sees 3 marbles back behind as rapidly just decides to go down the catwalk on that split instead of choosing a side. A couple of very slow marbles back behind. I think that was Snowflake from the Snowballs, one of the 2 that is trailing well behind the rest of the pack. In the meantime, that gap up front is coming down just a little bit. Billy has found his footing and is now a big burst of speed off the penultimate corner. A little nudge down the front stretch and across the line to head up the conveyor belt. He's going to be lockstep with Smoggy as they come off to start lap number 3. And a great launch off the conveyor belt and across the line. They move to the outside. Rapidly makes a move now just 1 second back. Again, thinks about going down that catwalk, but instead heads off to the left side. Does that set him up better for the final turns of sector number 1? Down the sand portion they come. A little jaunt back and forth, and Billy takes the lead. A move coming right off of the sand. They juke back and forth, and I think Smoggy was maybe trying to lay down a block, and instead it ended up decreasing his speed. Same thing here. Rapidly to the outside and around the final turn, up into second place. As we begin lap number 4 in what's already been a frenetic race. Billy now out in front by 1 1/4, and Waspy has fallen off the conveyor belt. Landed on the finish line, also hitting Rojo Dos while he got stuck at the pit exit. And we're going to have our first safety marble of the race. Potentially dangerous situation down by the conveyor belt. Let's see if we can try to figure out what happened here. So I believe that the safety marble may come out and get Waspy going again. Although the field is coming pretty close to that as well, so we'll have to see if any of them end up nudging him free again, and we'll be back underway, and I think that's going to happen. Let's see if anybody makes contact. We're back to green. All right. So we'll have to take a look. It was a local yellow, so passing was allowed in some places. But Waspy is now 1 lap behind. Billy up in front, able to control the pace really well here, and he made some great moves through sector number 1 to blow out that lead. Rezi now into second place. Smoggy as rapidly in Bolt, fighting between the 2 of them. Look at this gaggle of marbles as they come down the pit straight. Smoggy kind of creating a train behind. Ooh, getting a little bit out of sorts there. Rezi and Rapidly locked together as they come into the conveyor belt to start lap number 6. And the top 11 marbles are all separated by fewer than 5 seconds. Billy holds on. Most of the marbles opting for that inside line, but every once in a while you'll see a couple take to the outside. Is that the better way to go? Either way, right now Billy has this race in command for the Green Ducks, and now Rapidly moves up into second place. I say that, now watch out. A slow sector coming out of the sand sees that gap decrease ever so slightly. What can Rapidly do to track down the leader? What's the gap now? 2.22 seconds. Smoggy back at 2.64. Billy already starting on lap number 7. Just a couple of laps to go after this. Rapidly to the outside. And we'll try to go right down the middle once again. They like that line. I don't know that it's the quicker way, though. Smoggy right up on him and drafting down the sand. Well, hold on. Now they lose out big time. They were neck and neck, so something must have gone terribly wrong through the couple of apices that we missed underneath the sand. Around the turn here, Billy up the conveyor belt. What was the lead this time? 2.47. It's growing. The Green Ducks looking to claim their first victory in Marbula One. Rapidly to the outside. Do they try to do the catwalk again here? No. Now moving to the inside, partially to block Smoggy, who is right behind. Line. He was the first runner in all of qualifying yesterday. Has some time to make up here, but it's a great move there. Smoggy briefly took second place, but rapidly says not today as they exit the sand. And on to the front stretch. Around the turn there, Billy's lead. What is it going to be here? It has shrunk. 1.52, down by nearly a second. Does Rapidly have anything for the Green Ducks? 1 lap to go. The top 3 all within striking distance, all within 2 seconds. Smoggy wants to get by Rapidly to try to have a go at Billy up front. And Billy keep it off the walls. He does. Rapidly bends off a charge there. Smoggy wanted to look. It's still for the podium, but what order? Billy onto the front stretch, around the final turn, and the Green Ducks are going to win the race. Rapidly comes in second. Smoggy could not mount a charge and finishes in third. Then Limelight, Bolt, Snowflake up next. Round out the top 6. Yellup, Rezi, Hive, Anarchy, Mimo, Pulsar, Rojo Dos, Orangin, Mary, and of course Waspy, 1 lap behind. Quacks galore, the Green Ducks celebrating, and Billy picked up the fastest lap of the race. 1 extra point for the Green Ducks. Good job from the Savage Speeders, though, to have another top 5 finish. This time it's on the podium. Speed has been key for them. They picked up the fastest lap in race number 1. Oh, here's the yellow incident. Oh, look at that. Tumbling backwards there. And all the way down. Oh my goodness, that could have been terribly dangerous. Thankfully, nobody left the track. Fastest lap, 34.31, so quite a ways off of qualifying speeds. But now at the top of the standings, the Hazers move up. The Green Ducks jump 6 into second place. And consistency has been pretty key for the Savage Speeders, too. They are in third. Next race will be at the Mo Motorway. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Stay tuned for more.